Hey, what's up? This is Adam with Aerial Motion Photography, and I'm back at it again with another one of my self-proclaimed, world-famous, best side-by-side video reviews on all of YouTube. In this video, I'm going to be comparing footage from a MAVIC Air 2 without a filter versus using a polarizing ND filter. I'm going to be using the PolarPro ND 16 polarizing filter. This is from their Vivid collection, and it comes in a 3-pack with a ND 8, a 16, and a 32. If you're new to filters and polarizing filters, what they are is basically sunglasses for your drone. An ND filter cuts down on the light, which allows you to slow down your shutter speed, and you can get more of a smooth cinematic motion blur. When you fly without one, especially on a sunny day, even if you fly really smoothly, it still can look a little bit choppy and just unnatural to the eye. So I put the drone in the air and I want to go through the footage side by side and see what the difference is, and how much does a filter really help. If that sounds interesting, let's get into it. Okay, for our first clip, we're going to be flying down the peninsula. On the left side is without a filter, on the right side is with the ND16. Let's look at the water first. So on the left, it's very blue. On the right side, it's more of like a deep, darker blue. Maybe you see a little bit more green, maybe a little bit more natural. We're going to keep flying, and I'm going to switch the sides so we can see what it looks like on the other side. So now let's look at the sky. So without a filter, the sky is more blue. With the filter, it's kind of grayish and it gives a hazier vibe to it. I'm in Southern California. We're not known for very good air quality, and you can really see the haze along the mountains. I feel like with the polarizing filter, it's giving it more of a gray, mustier look, and I really like the look of the sky without the filter. So looking closer at the polarizing side, you see the shadows and everything kind of has more of like a richer, natural look, but it is darker. The sun is shining from the ocean towards the land, so it's not directly, but it's indirect sunlight, and that does affect things, and it's just interesting to see what it looks like from that direction. In these tests, I wanted to use different angles and different sun directions and more of a big picture view of what a polarizing filter can do. Now the sun is coming directly from the back. Really similar results. The sky looks better without the filter. I really don't like this hazy look. So the polarizing filters from PolarPro, it's from their Vivid collection, and I feel like that it's not just a simple hybrid with polarizer and ND. I feel like that there's something else in the glass that gives it kind of more of a cinematic look, something that maybe you could do with the LUT, but I don't appreciate that it doesn't just let you be able to do that in post, and I feel like it's going to be really hard to fix that sky without really affecting the color of the water. Here we are flying, and it's another cross sunlight. It's coming from the ocean towards the sand. I do like the color of the sand with the polarizing ND, but I really like the color of the sky. I've mentioned that over and over, but I like the sky a lot better with the no filter. Where I'm filming, the water isn't so blue, so with the polarizing ND, that's more of a natural color to the water, and also the sand, that's a more of a natural look as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about the color of the water, and if you like the filter versus no filter. And I've done this test with the Mini 2, so if you want to click up above, you can check that out. Personally, I think the water is where the filter excels, and also with the shadows, because that has ND in it. And this is just a bonus for fun, so I wanted to show using a Freewell UV filter versus the ND16 polarizing filter. I almost always use the UV filter. One thing is it protects your camera. The MAVIC Air 2s, they don't have any glass in front of the camera, and that's something that can be damaged if you crash your drone. The UV filter really doesn't do that much color-wise. I feel like it's really similar. And then looking at the color of the sky, maybe it toned down the blue a little bit, but the water is still super blue. This is at 200% zoomed in, so we can look at the details a little bit. The polarizing ND filter shows the shadows better. I feel like the trees look more natural. Everything looks a little bit more natural to me, but it's the sky that really turns me off with these vivid polarizing filters. After reviewing the footage, these are my takeaways. So without the filter, I think this color of the sky is amazing, and I think sky is very important for drone photography and videography. I think overall, out of the box, the MAVIC Air 2 and also the Mini 2, they put out very good colors. But I think they have the saturation turned up a little too much, and I feel like the color spectrum might be less. But when you throw on the polarizing filter, you can kind of see more colors in the water. Where I live, the water is more dark green than it is blue. So with the filter on, you can see more of a natural look. I also like the color of the sand with the filter, and also kind of the shadow and also the look. But the worst part of the filter is the sky. And this filter, I don't know if it's because it's a vivid collection, but it really turned the sky almost to look like I live in like a toxic wasteland. I mean, there is smog where I live outside of LA. It's not clean air, but we don't need to emphasize how dirty the air is even more than it is. I really wish there was a way to kind of mesh these strengths together. Personally, I pick and choose when to use a filter and when not to use a filter. So I think that's something that comes over time and just something that you have to go experience wise. But that is my review, comparing them side by side with my self-proclaimed world famous best side-by-side reviews on all of YouTube. If you found this video entertaining or educational, give it a big thumbs up. That means a lot to me. Subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like these, and then check the notifications so you'll be notified when I upload my newest videos. As always, my name's Adam. Fly safe, take care,